to the O'Neill Show.
So the gold diggers are out and about, and let's hear Tamir deliver the good news, eh?
Y'all had something in mind, right?
Well, me and Alicia thought of something.
Yeah.
Right?
Somebody's got to say it.
Somebody's gotta say it.
See, that's really cute.
That is. I like that one.
Yeah, that's really good. So, I mean, we all
like
agree,
that one.
right?
So the name is somebody's gonna say it. Okay, somebody's gonna say it. Somebody's gonna say what? Like that one of them are gold digger. Somebody's gonna say that all of them are scammers. Is that what it is? Okay, all right, I understand.
Oh, you're thinking
I
about
do
Wayne's
agree
Angels.
with you. That's crazy.
Wayne's Angels. See our pet?
But actually, I talked to Wayne, and he said he wants us to call it the Kountry Wayne podcast.
What?
Yeah,
What kind of name is that?
Okay, I felt the same way.
Wayne is such a narcissist. Like, that's very narcissistic.
So he's narcissistic because he's the one putting up the money for the podcast. See, that's why this thing, I love this. If you want to name the podcast the crap that you guys are talking about, then you need to put up your own funds, like from the 15 grand that Iman gives you, or from the $30,000 that the Honeypot girl gets, or from the 40 grand that Lauren has scammed, or whatever money that Shayla gets. Y'all need to put up y'all's money if you don't want to be for call it your own name.
Okay,
Like,
not
be
too
for
much,
real.
because that's my man.
The Kountry Wayne
podcast.
And he's putting the money up for it.
So what? But it's a podcast full of women.
Okay,
Why is it called the Country Wayne
I said that.
Women that no one knows and no one would listen to. Nobody would listen to y'all. The people can see y'all from a mile coming from away. Why would they listen to you guys?
Too, but listen, I know what you're thinking, but he really did make it make sense. Like, first of all, he's putting the money up for it, but also, like, if we have a random name that nobody has ever heard of, like, we're gonna have a hard time getting sponsorships or, you know, getting people to work with us, people to come onto the podcast.
Oh, we can get some people to come on.
Right, and everybody
but
starts
listen,
from
not
somewhere.
like, but if it's called the Kountry Wayne podcast, people already know who he is, what he's about. Like, he could get T.I., he could get a rapper.
The problem that the Honeypot girl is having, for those who love the Honeypot girl, is that she's trying to fit in. And that's the issue with the Honeypot girl. Y'all don't want us to rip on the Honeypot girl. We keep telling you that she's trying to fit in. She's trying to be one of the cool girls. And that is going to be an issue. Because you can't. You shouldn't. And the mere fact that the Honeypot girl has already seen Amber try this and failed is just laughable to me that she's trying the same thing.
Singers, celebrities, anybody will come onto the podcast because it's in his name.
I agree. I think because he's so established as a brand already, like his name is its own brand. I think that people are gonna relate to that. They're gonna want to come on. They're gonna want to be a part of it. The name's gonna speak for itself.
What? But
You gotta
why
think
would it
about
be
that.
called the Country Wayne podcast if Country Wayne is not on it?
Because him pay the money for it and him able for using one thing because of him name there on it. Listen, Shayla, you can make your own podcast and you don't need win. And then you just get your own podcast. Just do your own thing, but you know, pay for your stuff. That's all you have to do. Like pay for your own thing. You don't need Wayne then, basically. You don't need him then.
But Kountry Wayne is behind it.
That's
It's his spirit. His spirit is in it. He's putting the money into it.
Is he gonna tell us what to say too?
You should. Because I don't think you're going to be saying the right things. I mean, I'm looking at you right now. I mean, if I can listen to what y'all are saying. Of course.
No, he just...
Girl, probably.
I think that...
He's probably gonna dictate every single aspect of it.
Look,
Probably
Lauren
like
agreed.
men with 10 kids are good.
Okay.
Not too much. That's too much.
Yeah.
No, that's very much the case.
I'm just saying.
Shayla, are you just going to go out on a limb on a random podcast? Or you know Kountry Wayne is behind this?
Not only that, but
I think that
we're
is
gonna
a
be
good
able to get the
idea, low
talent.
key.
We're gonna be able
Like
to get
low
the
key,
talent.
like him pushing it and like getting the artists and all that does make sense. It
Okay.
does.
Well-
But we're gonna have to have like some type of control of the narrative. Like he can't come in there and just dictate everything.
He can. Because you don't own it. Until you own it, and you can't really tell him exactly what he can and can't do. That's the problem that you guys are having, which is why I said what I said from before. Well, remember when I was saying these things are like somebody like say O'Neill, you know, well, why are you saying that, O'Neill? You know, you're just being a hater toward whatever it is. No, I'm just telling you the truth. Only just call the truth, you know. But you know, sometimes people love it, sometimes people just don't love it. That's all. That is the truth.
to control nothing. As long as the check clears, I don't care if it's Country Wayne, Country
No, that's
John,
right. That's my girl.
Country Grammar. I don't care.
So I'm gonna keep saying again, Shayla is closer to Lauren than you guys think. They are just alike. They're the same type of women. I hope that this is ringing into y'all's head. So the next time when I say Amber, cock up with Shayla, I want to hear me I go off. When I say, O'Neal, why you going off, O'Neal? Why? You don't say why O'Neal go off. Because O'Neal go off simply because he knows the Shayla foolishness. He knows that Shayla is a bunch of foolishness. But, you know, the scamming podcast, I saw you guys' names. The names were very, very funny. The names were very, very funny. The snake pit and a couple of the names I saw from people which are very, very funny. But it's interesting. My take is this podcast, I feel like it's going to go just like how Amber and Shayla's business went. Do you think, can you see that? Just like how Amber and Shayla's business went down the drain, I think it's the same thing that will happen to this. He's going to get them to start this podcast and then kick all of them out, which is what I want him to do, by the way. More him just have them start and just kick the all of them out. Give me a take. What do you guys think?